Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And please help me welcome my fabulous co-hosts, Aley of Heart and Soul Connected, and Sherry of Liberal Tarot, right?
Yes.
Hi, Sherry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't. You know what? I don't know why I have such a hard time with that all of a sudden. But yes.
Well,
you got to
last
think
time
about
you
it being
introduced
liberal.
me as
Yes.
David from Tarot by the Bay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you got Sherry part. You didn't confuse the people.
I did. That's right. That's right. There is that. There
I don't
is
know if you
that.
saw that their mother had passed.
Yes.
So I think we should all
that.
definitely kind of hold space and send some love their way.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
It sounds like their mother had a blessed life.
She did. She did.
May we all be so lucky.
Yeah. And she had a very peaceful passing, and it wasn't unexpected. They knew that she was kind of on her last days, but even though you're prepared, you're still not prepared. And still absolutely hold space for them. And I told them, whatever, I'm sending you energy, whatever you need, take it wherever you want to apply it.
That's right.
Okay.
So absolutely. So hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. This is Story in the Cards, the satirical show.
I'm sorry that I almost didn't make it tonight because I was going to go down to the Bahamas to go to a wedding. But then I thought it's more important for me to be here at this time because there is a war.
Yes.
And they need me here. And you guys need me here too. So
and you got to oversee that ballroom.
Yes. And I don't need any money. I don't know why people are saying that I need money for the ballroom. I have all the money I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could all just spend a little more time in that fantasy world?
I know.
Where where there's unicorns, and unicorns are farting rainbows
and pink elephants
and there's all that, and we could say whatever we want, and people just believe us. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see that very well. This is my Nicolette Ciccoli deck. Let me hold that up. I love this deck. It's taken me a while to get used to it, but I was just asking, what is Don Old thinking? And there's the Tower of Cards.
The deck of cards.
Yeah.
The deck of cards that he is getting ready
to. House of Cards. Did you watch that on TV?
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He lives it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So hello. Very quickly, I'm just going to say hello to Cat the Wild Cat Wrangler.
Oh, hi, Cat.
MGG, Bora Bora, Charlie C. Sage, Jackie V. Hello, Jackie. Garnet McCleary is here with us. Jen Bowles. Who else? Susie Zuki, Mary Thornberry. Garnet, I did say hi. Garnet, Jan Kimmons, Joan Baker, hello, Jane McKessie.
Jan Kimmons.
Oh, hello, thank
Jan.
you. Yes.
I'm going through the ones that I recognize.
Catherine.
Oh, yeah, Catherine. Hey, she's one of my moderators on my channel.
Awesome.
Oh, perfect.
Always enjoy seeing her. She does such a good job in the oh my gosh, they just do such a good job of welcoming everybody. And Butterfly's free. Hey,
yay! Welcome. So listen, whatever channel you're joining us from, thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really goes a long way to getting our message out. And I've been saying this kind of all week, but I'm going to repeat it again. there are things that are happening behind the scenes at YouTube where subscribers um, are being dropped. We have no idea why. And
We
also,
do. We know why.
yeah, we also, or at least I noticed, and I think some others have as well, that there our videos just aren't getting the views that they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I think part of that is the idea that they're when we ask you to subscribe and you subscribe to our channels, there's a little pop-up that comes up and it talks about notifications. And do you want to be notified whenever we drop a video or we go live or whatnot? Please make sure that you hit all.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, if you leave that blank, it automatically defaults to the YouTube standard, which is personalized, which means YouTube
maybe
will decide what it is that you're going to see. So, they could show you one of our videos. They could show you underwater basket weaving 101.
Yeah.
They could show you, I don't know, the Asian blackhead twigger plucking, whatever. So, yeah,
it's the AI that they're having do the monitoring now.
AI that is doing
and
it. So,
AI is not kind.
no.
Even it's not just the Tarot channels. A lot of the progressive news people. I know Dan Packman and Fair and Balanced. I watch Fair and Balanced, and he was talking with like Adam Mockler and Jack Cocciarella and David Packman. They were all talking about, and you can just go through and look, and it's like it's happening to all of us. So I've been trying to get in the habit of, telling my viewers, all viewers, get in the habit of subscribing to the progressive platforms, whatever those are, not just our, all the progressive platforms, to show that support so that we can override the algorithm.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we are progressive strong and we can do this. We can be better than AI. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Marianne from Revealing Light, who's been on here forever and ever and ever, she lost 40,000 subscribers overnight.
40,000. That's a lot.
So it's something that is a problem. So,
well, and I am having a problem with hype. My channel, which I guess, unless you have like 500,000 subscribers, you should have hype. And my viewer, they were saying, where's the hype button? And I'm like, I can't hype my own, so I don't know. And I happen to be like, in my settings for some reason. And I'm like, why is the hype button turned off? Because like, I didn't do that. I mean, trust me, I do not go into my settings, but people were saying it enough. And I'm like, I wonder what happened. And I did not turn it off.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So there's things happening, and we know that AI is very much trying to control what it is that you see and how you see it and where you see it and so on. So as much, don't think of this as an election. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It matters. It matters a lot.
Well, we love every one of you, and we appreciate you more than you know. So thanks
very much.
Very absolutely
wonderful people.
Absolutely.
Because it's because of you guys that we get to do what we love.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love that, you guys love tarot, and we love doing tarot and readings and using our intuition. And it's just, it's just a beautiful place to be.
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just very, very quickly, just want to ask Aley, what have you got going on your channel that you want to tell the good folks about?
So tomorrow I'm going to be on with Dr. Ann from New Zealand. I haven't been on with her for a while. Gosh, I haven't got my stuff up yet for next week, but I've got readings most of the weekend. So I'm excited about it. I've gotten some readings.
Yes.
I feel like a couple of Akashic Records readings and an Oracle reading. So it should be fun. Yeah, should be a fun weekend. Yeah.
Fun.
Fabulous. Fabulous. And for those of you that are interested in some of the things that Aley has to offer, you can go to her webpage, which is heartandsoulconnected.online.
Yeah. Going to have some classes coming up if you're interested. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And how about you, Sherry?
Well, I have started a new live series. It's typically it's the Tea and Tarot Society, and it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I like alliteration. At 3 p.m. Central Time, not this Tuesday because we're having a family day, but typically it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we have our little appetizer and our deep pour with some tapas and delicious dessert. And that's all just, I kind of put, fun, like the dessert, like this week's dessert was how Don Jr. is going to be sans Don without his papa. And so that was like a fun little, tidbit there to kind of look at. So the dessert's kind of the hot goss part of that, where we just have a lot of fun and laugh.
Perfect.
Well, there you go.
It's been a really fun time doing that.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yes. And if you're, I've got a couple readings this weekend, and then on Sunday I'll post my schedule for next week. Yeah. So, but the big thing
we are doing on Monday. I can tell you we'll be doing our show.
Letting Spirit Drive.
Letting Spirit.
Yes, absolutely. Letting Spirit Drive for sure. And then next Saturday on the 30th is the 17th Shine Your Light event.
Yeah.
So make sure that you join us for that. Starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. And it's always a lot of fun, always very energizing and a great way for the collective to act together. So
that's great.
And if you're interested in booking a reading with me, or if you're interested in finding out some of the classes, courses, whatnot that I offer, please go to my website, which is marinasheartcentertarot.com, and go through it, see what strikes your fancy. And don't forget, you can consider all of us in terms of gifting a reading to someone else. That's because you're gifting them, you're gifting an experience, something that they will always remember. They don't need another necklace. They don't need another, cup and saucer and whatnot. This is an experience that just keeps on giving.
Experiences are great. Yeah.
Absolutely.
If we might, Marina, Susie Zuki was asking what an Akashic record reading is. It's a lot like a past life reading where you can find out what some of what you've been in the past life and where you've lived and so forth. Yeah. So that's in a nutshell. Yeah.
Yeah. That's absolutely. So look into it. Look into it. Take a course on reading the Akashic record.
You can do
Anyone
that too.
Can do it. Yeah. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I think we got the business end of things out of the way and all that kind of good stuff. So, the Junior is getting married this weekend. He's marrying the love of his life.
Oh, is that what he said? Really?
He could have. For all I know.
Could have. Yeah, I know. Well, no, he's too busy with his stuffing things up his nose.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah. So, and of course, his daddy won't be there.
Dear Papa
so
is
busy.
too busy. So when I saw that he wasn't going, I was like, oh my God, please tell me that this wedding is at the White House. Please. And I was sad. It was not.
No,
but still, the Bahamas is not that far down there. But
No. And wait, hold on. Isn't the Bahamas part of the Bermuda Triangle? I wonder.
No, that's Bermuda. Yeah.
Oh, that's Bermuda.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
But if he took a boat launch from the airport over to where, that's why he's not going. He's worried that he may be a target, because don't we
Cuba.
take boats out sometimes?
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
and Cuba's like pretty close, isn't it?
yes, yeah, totally. And let's toss a couple cards on that. But is he not going because he's afraid that he will be taken out by whatever?
I got to also, I don't know if you guys saw him talking in the White House yesterday, but I got to also bring up the guy with the herniated belly button that was standing in the picture.
That wasn't a pregnant woman? No, seriously, I never saw the face. I just saw.
It was an old man with a big belly, and he had
my gosh! I thought that was a pregnant woman, and I was like, "Oh my god, how can she stand being?" I'm not even joking.
No.
I'm serious. I thought it was like, "Oh my god, that smell."
He had a herniated belly button. It was popped out. Yeah.
Oh, girl.
I know. Well, I got to gain approval. That's what I got. He's feeling like people are picking on him because he said he goes to his golf course and stuff. This is a good excuse for him, because I don't really think he's his favorite son.
No.
His favorite son is Ivanka.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. No, he's not going because it's going to be a disappointing result. This is another one that is going to go down the tubes. Another marriage, another, possible daughter-in-law that's going to be, coming by with her hand out. So no, he's not going to go. He's going to concentrate on the facade of goodwill for the people who voted for him.
Okay, so I got the 10 of swords, so that, being afraid of being a target. And then the 9 of swords, like this is his worst nightmare, that he's not this. Now he's remember, malignant narcissist. He's not the center of attention at a wedding.
Right.
Exactly.
And he's just too busy. He's just, look how tired he is. Oh, he's too busy. He's going to be out there with those backhoes helping build that ballroom.
That's right. And it's a small affair anyway. And, he's been married before, so no big deal.
Yeah. I think it's less than 50 people. Like, really, you can't.
They found 50 people. Is that, how much of that's the catering staff?
Well, they may have to make them be the
how you pay people like to be a set in the seats. What is that?
Yes.
I have to be careful how I say that. A seat sitter. There.
Yes.
Yes. I've got wine in my glass, and it's 8:00 at night, and so
things happen.
Sitter.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Things happen, and he's I'm glad to hear that him suing the IRS is no longer happening. I think the fact that he sued them for $10 billion or $10 million or whatever, that they came to a deal, I think that's probably a really, really good thing. Because one of the things that he was able to negotiate was the fact that the DOJ, or is it the IRS that can go after him?
The IRS can't go after him.
Yeah, IRS.
Neither can. It related to the taxes. So whoever. Yes.
The DOJ can't touch anything Trump, anything that he was involved in business and his family. Nothing. So Rose Blue, thank you. We waiting on Barry.
And Miss Aneurysm, yes, we are.
Yes.
I'm always going, go little blood clot, Go, Barry, go. And what's so funny about calling it Barry is, I mean, that's funny in and of itself. But Barack Obama went by Barry like before he switched back to Barack. So like whenever he was in college and stuff. And so, you know, that Barack just broke that man's brain back in, what was it, 2016? No, wait, when was that? 16?
16. Yeah. Yeah.
14, whenever that was, he just broke that man's brain. So to say that it was, you know, go Barry, go, it's funny on many levels.
Yeah,
it is. It is. Yeah. And you know, I watched a video the other day where this lady was talking about how His Majesty likes to refer to Barack as Barack Hussein Obama. And he emphasizes the Hussein and so on. Okay. Well, she said, you know, I did a little bit of research, and the name Hussein actually comes from the Arabic, I think it's Hassan, and it means handsome. Oh. It means handsome or attractive looking.
Attractive.
Yes.
Well, you know, he loves dancing to, you know, the YMCA.
Yes. Yes. Yep. And she said,
and that dance, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So apparently last night, I didn't see it, but I saw a clip of the last day of
Colbert.
Colbert. Oh, and I didn't. Yeah, he said that that the number one song that gets in trouble is the Peanuts song. Dun 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 dun. You can't do that. They'll sue you. And so as he's making his way out of the show, the band is playing the song. And he says, gee, I hope CBS doesn't get sued for that.
Oh, speaking of CBS, did you guys hear some hot gossip about Barry Weiss?
Oh no!
What about Barry Weiss?
Barry Weiss it is rumored that she is going to be removed from CBS, like the umbrella of overseeing the news, and being put over to just the digital side of things. So a demotion.
Yeah.
Oh,
because the news has been their ratings have tanked.
Oh, sure they have. Yeah.
Yeah, tanked.
And they'll continue to do so. They will.
Yes. Yeah. You know, things are bad when Fox News actually says that, you know, Trump's favorability is going downhill. It's, you know, he's not polling very well.
Oh, I don't have my notebook with me. It was something like his best thing was was immigration, and he was underwater by 15 points. But the economy and like cost of living, economy and cost of living, like the average of that was like 40 points underwater.
Yes.
Yeah. I was telling Marina before we came on, he was saying today on, you know, when he stands out there with all those news people. Yeah, I don't understand why people are complaining about the gas prices. I saw gas for $1.49, and that's not that bad.
And they should have said, in what year was that, Dawn?
It was probably one of those gas stations that closed like 25 years ago. And, you know, the thing was still up.
Still up. Yeah. Yeah. And Tell me, Your Highness, was there a great big rabbit holding a sign that said $1.49? I'm asking for a friend. Just curious.
And the reason I'm asking about like what time does he think he's in? I don't know. I caught this just to remind everyone. I have a master's in counseling, so I've been trained to like whenever I see pathological, you know, behavior and not licensed, so I do not diagnose. And he was asked about. It was about the China trip and talking to the Chinese about the arms in Taiwan. And the standard for the United States was set in 1982, the Reagan standard. And he goes, well, 1982, that's a long distance away.
Oh,
that's far away. And I'm like, I mean, that just made me set up. And I'm like, away, like that's a far distance away is like in the future.
Right.
Ago should have been, so it's like if you think 82 is in a far distance future, what year do you think it is?
Yeah.
And that's just part of his. So, we are suspecting, not diagnosing. You do have the entertainment purposes only. That frontal lobe is shrinking. And as that shrinks, the personality, which he's a malignant narcissist, the personality starts filling stuff in.
Yeah.
And so then he's just, so he can't be wrong. So like basically we're going to see him become more like himself, but like a really bad caricature, like a nightmare version of himself.
Yes.
And so it's like, what year do you think it is?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And the press pool doesn't think like that they need to talk about his mental health. Jack Tapper still looking for that book.
Yeah.
Not that I'm bitter about that at all, apparently.
Yes.
Craziness.
Absolutely. And you know that what did he actually get out of that trip to China?
Humiliated.
A lot of humiliation that he didn't understand.
I know.
I'm going to see, how does he feel about the trip? I got this you guys, oh my gosh, this Chicoli deck is it's like a very have you guys seen it? It's very psychological, like very Jungian, very. And so for me, it's taken me a while to get used to it, but it's just like, oh my gosh, it just sings to my little psychology heart and that Jungian, throw there.
Did you see the pictures of the hair blowing all over the place? That was, awesome.
I asked, what did he think? He thought him and Xi were BFFs.
Of course he did.
This is the Two of Cups. He thought that he thinks in his mind, he was successful because remember, he can't be anything else other than successful.
Yes.
And so he thought that was his BFF.
Right.
Absolutely.
Did you hear about the cushion that was on the chair? There was a white cushion on the chair when he was supposed to eat. And they put it there so in case he stained something, he had them take it away. He didn't
the chair
want
has to be burned.
Yeah,
that's that chair.
Yeah.
No. Donald, you
put that chair where we can't find it.
Yes, yeah.
We don't want to see you go hide that chair. You go hide that really well.
Well, and then, but the best part was the chair where he was really low and she was really high. Did you see those two chairs beside each other?
So those chairs, because I did see that the backs were the same height.
Yep.
The arms were the same. Like everything looked the same.
The cushion was way down.
The cushion, and he's like slumps over anyway, which made it worse.
Yes.
It was perfect. It was like he was looking like he was, very, very small.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Aley, you mentioned, that we saw his hair flapping in the wind, and that reminded me. This is hysterical. Did you guys see what the American Sign Language is for Trump?
Oh no.
Yes. No, that really is it. Oh, Marina, you didn't know that? No, that really is. Marina's intuition is spot on tonight. Yes, that's it. Which is why now
I would have said this because this is a flying asshole. So
or like they didn't choose this, they didn't choose, and they the person said you can always tell if the person doing the sign language is a Trump supporter because if they are, they'll finger spell, and if they're not, they do. I call it like the chin wave from the He-Man, from the Little Rascals, but it's up here.
Oh my God!
And now we know why he doesn't have American Sign Language people there at the White House because he talks about himself in the third person.
Yes,
sir. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. That just made
so now every time I see him, I can't help but to
now I'm gonna be looking for it. That's perfect. I love it. It's great. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, today, I don't know if you knew that Tulsi Gabbard has given her resignation.
I just heard.
Yes.
I just heard.
I think every time I do a check-in, I always get that Tulsi's going to be the one. Like, I got that 10 months ago, so I guess I was just early. I don't know. But she's always like, anytime I look into, like, let's see who's going to be fired on, the what
He
is it,
told
the
her that he
Celebrity
wanted her to
Apprentice
step
White
down.
House edition.
Yeah. He had said, he said she'll be stepping down before November, but maybe, I guess her husband has bone cancer or something. And so maybe he knew that, but I'd be surprised if he knew that.
I kept getting like they were going to give her like something, like there would be like a parting gift of something, some kind. I didn't think it would be her husband having bone cancer. I do wish him well.
Yeah.
Oh, will she spill the tea?
Well,
I guess if Russia wants her to, she will.
She's supposed to be a Democrat, but she and John Fetterman are both the same.
Yes.
I mean, we all know that she's a suspected Russian agent.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
So that's why I say, if
I've got unveiled truth tell all.
Oh,
She might have a book in the works. Yeah.
Is she going to spill the tea?
Well,
she's waiting for her orders from overseas. Oh, I'm sorry, Marina.
No. Yes.
And then she's the emotional woman, which I'm okay. So I will give her a pass and say that she definitely does want to take care of her husband. And then we'll just say major transformation, but she is waiting for her orders overseas.
Makes sense.
Well, I get collective action. So, she's definitely talking to someone regarding classified information.
And then that 2 of Wands that I got waiting for her messages overseas, her next order.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
I caught a little bit of a discussion with some generals that the Senate did this week. And one of the guys was asking him about Ukraine. And one of the questions was, we all know, what do you think about the fact that Putin almost cancels his parade because the war in Ukraine is going so poorly? and the general said, well, I'm not really, feel free to comment on that, but it does look a little bit like that or something like that. It was really interesting.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why don't you just pee on my leg and tell me it's right? Moose couldn't catch squirrel. Back to Russia she goes.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Totally. Now we did have some questions earlier. Rose Blue said, I heard Kimberly Guilfoyle is super pissed off. She was given Greece ambassador to stay quiet. Will she spill the tea now? Well, I think she's from what I know, I think she's still ambassador to Greece.
Yeah,
I don't think that. That's been taken away. But whether or not, sorry,
she's not the ambassador over there anymore.
She is. No, she's still. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So unless would she be angry that she's not going to be a Trump? I don't think she really cares.
I don't either. I don't think she does. They got engaged and they were like engaged for 5 or 6 years, weren't they?
Yes.
They just never moved forward with it. So,
exactly.
I kind of get the feeling it's not that she doesn't want anyone else to be.
Maybe.
That.
So,
this even looks like her. It says calculated moves. She's got some kind of a strategy. So it's very possible she could spill the tea. Yeah.
Maybe.
6 years, bro? Okay. I thought it was 5 or 6 years.
Maybe. Yeah, it's interesting. She might be using intimidation tactics.
Oh.
And interestingly enough, trade war. I mean, Greece isn't really involved in anything major, but they're part of that. they're kind of on the periphery of that Strait of Hormuz. So
Yeah,
could be.
could be. Yeah.
Could be.
I had grabbed my steampunk. This is a Barbara Moore deck, and it's gorgeous. It's got a lot of females in it. That's why I wanted to grab it for asking about her. She's trying to decide, what am I going to do? And this almost looks like playing with her food. You know, like, what shall I do? And then this red here, the anger, and she's talking. She's trying to decide. Both of these is about, like, what am I going to do? The fiery message, the emotional fiery message, and then the Knight of Swords, which I always read as like rash, unhinged action. So it really could be like, just, you know, she just rips that Band-Aid off and tells all.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
she'll do something unhinged.
Yeah.
That's almost like saying water's wet.
Yeah. Yes.
The saddest thing about those girls from the Mar-a-Lago set is that they all looked fairly, really nice looking, beautiful girls until they got their plastic surgery, and they all look awful, I think. I think
And then she was married to Gavin Newsom.
I know.
Yes.
I was like, ooh, man.
Yeah. He's a handsome man. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what MAGA will do to you.
That's what MAGA will do.
Well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Or fillers, apparently. You know.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Bernice said, "Hi, ladies. For entertainment only, just wondering if there's any truth that Iran has offered $50 million on Trump's exit."
Wouldn't surprise me. Didn't they say that right from the get-go? Not the amount, though, but that they wanted that particular thing to be taken care of. Yeah. Oh,
well, you know, a lot of things would change. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. As I'm trying to shuffle, leadership battle turned itself over.
Wow. And I got military control.
I
got the chariot military.
Mm.
And the yin and the yang, which is like, you kill one of ours, we're going to, you know, an eye for an eye is what I'm feeling there. Yes. And they're happy to offer the award, the Knight of Cups. They're happy to do that. And people are scrambling to collect on the bounty. That's how I will read that for entertainment purposes only. But I mean,
yes. Yeah. Geez. Well, you know,
don't live a life to where you have a $50 million bounty on your head.
Yes,
you know?
Exactly.
Really?
Exactly.
Especially when you've got, Kash Patel in charge of the FBI.
Oh.
And Todd Blanche is in charge of or Susie White. Who does the Secret Service? It doesn't matter. There's nobody qualified doing it.
Yeah.
You literally
every
have
one of them is, I think we could probably bring in Bozo the Clown, and he would have done much better at any of these jobs.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
At least he would have been purposefully funny.
That's right.
Yeah. And Mary Starshine says, "Did 60 Minutes get canceled?"
No, Anderson Cooper resigned.
Anderson left. Yeah. He probably was asked to leave, though, wouldn't you say? Because he's pretty liberal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was he asked to leave? Knight of Pentacles. We're planning. We've got a different plan. We want to go a different direction.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a direction that he agreed with.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just like going through the deck here. The Judgment, the Horn of Truth. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Rose Blue, Moses Mike, I don't know about him, but I know John Thune closed the Senate. Yeah. So they wouldn't have a vote, another vote.
John Thune, they actually passed the war resolution powers.
Yeah, they did.
They passed it, and he said, okay, we're on recess until June. And that was it, like, we're done. And then they had the votes in the House, and they were getting ready to vote. And MAGA Mike said, go home.
Oh, God, that man.
I know.
It would have still had to go to Trump to sign. And at the time, they didn't have a veto-proof majority, but I think that they're going to pretty quickly get a veto-proof majority.
Oh, well, after what happened with Massey and Senate is going to be all screwed up now because everybody.
Urkel don't be dissing on Urkel like that. Did I do that? Yeah.
Oh God,
Oh
that's
my gosh.
We all just instantly went right back there to that show.
we did, didn't we?
You know
Totally.
that he has if my husband is close by and can hear me, he's in the cannabis business and he's got his own strain and it's called Purple Urkel.
That's cute.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I guess my husband, he probably has his headphones on.
Ah, all right. Okay. So I'm just okay. Let me just catch up here to okay. And Jane says, do you see CBS going bankrupt in a few years?
Mm.
You know what? I think that a lot.
Somebody's going to be able to buy them.
Yeah.
And it's a shrewd deal. So like for the Basement Bargain and Five of Swords. And I was reading about the Five of Swords, and I've never read it as humiliation, but I thought, oh, that is such a nice definition to go with the Five of Swords. So it's like they're going to be sold to somebody. It's a shrewd decision, and it's they're humiliated.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I get shaping the future. So
Wow.
it's I don't think that any of the decisions they've made at that place have done them any good. Yeah.
Totally. I get stepping down and conceding defeat. Defeat.
Oh yeah, they're going to be sold and picked off for parts.
Yeah, exactly.
They were trying to make it another Fox, weren't they? They were trying to, because the guy that bought it, wasn't he very conservative millionaire?
And is that part of the Ellison group that keeps buying up all of our media?
Probably.
Yeah.
And they just bought CNN. So what's
Yeah.
Anderson going to do now? You know, he's going to go to YouTube and he's going to have a progressive platform. That's what he's going to do.
Well, you know, I think he's
Absolutely.
having a third child, to be honest with you. I did read that he was expecting another, not him,
Oh.
but
But-
you know, and what is he? He's a Gen X, isn't he? Isn't he about
Yeah.
55 or 60 at the most? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think he and his partner, I think that they have two.
They do. They're not together anymore, but they do parent together.
Co-parent.
He is 58. He was born in 67. So yes.
Okay. Yep.
Wow.
And then him and Andy
really
Cohen
get
are
his
good
mother's.
friends.
He didn't get his mother's money, but you know he probably did. You know, because you know, I'm sure he did, and he
definitely benefited from the Vanderbilt name.
Yes.
But he is very talented.
Yes.
He is.
You know,
I think he's wonderful. I do.
The name can only get you so far. The talent has to get you the rest of the way.
Yeah.
The rest of the way. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And here's another interesting one. The cat wrangler says, is Russia preparing to nuke Ukraine? They said they were moving nukes close. Was it Bahrain? You know.
I know they've been doing those drills. And speaking of Gen X, you know, we're all like, oh my God, do we need to get under our desk with our Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
That's what was going to save us.
Yeah. Well,
I remember going,
I did that.
And a desk. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh,
in fact,
I know.
we complained so much they stopped doing the drills.
Yeah.
There was
Because
one
we were like,
that
we're not doing that.
you need to bend over and kiss your ass goodbye. Remember that?
Yes.
That?
Yeah.
I get an unwavering stance. So I think there's some preparations that are going on that we just don't know the truth about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've got environmental concerns followed by corruption revealed. So that, you know what, there might be talk of it, but honestly, I think that if Putin is still around, and if it is the real Putin, and he says, no, I'm going to use, nuclear weapons, I want you to attack, blah, blah, blah. I think that there are people around him who are going to go, oh, niet, Vladimir, niet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Uh-huh.
I get the Four of Swords, and so this is one of like not action. So that's telling me, hopefully no. And then it was the Queen of Pentacles. I had to make sure I didn't have any, naughty bits on here. But the Queen of Pentacles, and this is, I'm seeing this more like posturing with, like we've got the nukes, and then the King of Wands, we could use them. So it's more of a tactic. Because this is not, I don't get action cards. So no, I don't think that they will. It's more of a posturing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very much so. Very much so. That, I mean, wasn't it interesting that they had, and it was, on the 9th of May, I thought it was the 16th, when they had their big May Day parade, military parade, and a good number of soldiers, or at least what looked like soldiers marching, but there wasn't any equipment, because there wasn't any equipment that was fit to be put in a parade, because it's not there.
Yeah, they are not.
So, yeah, absolutely.
What about, let's talk a little bit about the Ebola issue as well before we end. I mean, you can go wherever you want right now, but I do want to bring that up.
Yes.
Because that's kind of creepy. Yeah.
Yes.
I saw that the former CDC director of Trump's said that he feared it would become a pandemic. I don't know that it, I mean, it's bad, and it's going to get really bad in Africa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm thinking that, it's probably just going to be more like outbreaks. I don't know that, that it's going to be a full blown.
People are more
No,
willing.
it cannot be a full blown pandemic. It can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's so close to what we endured.
It's going to be contained.
Yeah.
The Hanged Man. It'll be contained. Yeah.
Yeah. That there's the people who bought into it'll be gone by the summer, and what about bleach? Can we use bleach? No, they're going to pay attention. Yeah, collective action. They're going to say no.
I wonder if Trump's going to use it as an excuse to close the borders.
He could, because look, I get targeted attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wants us to be before the election. He wants us to have military, presence. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys see the Substack article that Robert Reich wrote? This was something that if you Catherine actually sent it to me.
Yes.
And Marina, did you see it?
I saw little bits of it.
He was out having lunch with his friends that were Republican operatives, and they were fantasizing about how it's going to get so bad, his polling numbers will get so bad that Vance will ask Rubio to be his vice president, and then they will talk the rest of the cabinet into this, and that they gave it a 30%, and then they'll remove him by the 25th Amendment.
Yes.
And then they gave it a 30% chance by August.
It's getting so bad. I mean, there isn't anything there's no sense made from.
And now I'm wondering how much more, like how much higher did that get? Because the Senate, they were screaming at him over, his 1776 slush fund and his $1 billion ballroom. And they're just and then they're mad about Massey, and they're mad about Horn, and they're mad about Bill Cassidy.
Bill Cassidy,
Yes.
Yeah. And Bill Cassidy voted against, or voted for the war powers. That's one reason why it passed.
Yes, because I really liked Massey's concession speech. That's fine. He said, since Rokana and I put together this Epstein thing and released the Epstein files, we put together, we've put out a prince, we've put out some CEOs, all these people, Yeah, we voted them. And guess what? I'm still in Congress for another 7 months.
I know.
7 months.
I said that to my husband. I said, he's cutting off his nose to spite his face. He's getting rid of these people, and they're just going to vote against him all the time
Exactly.
now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, and Cassidy, same thing. Hey.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think with both of them, maybe now they can vote their conscience. They can do the right thing.
You think? But what did it take? We were talking about this last night, my husband and I. It was the 1776 slush fund. That's what it took. That's what it took for some of these.
Not the Epstein files.
Not the Epstein files. And, I saw Comer come out after that woman was speaking yesterday, and he had pink eyes around his eyes. And I said, what's wrong with him? And Keith says, maybe he's an alien. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe that's who Trump was walking in that post that he made.
Maybe. Yeah.
He was walking Comer there.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So with Massey, I had done a reading, and I had actually got that he was going to win. And it's a mermaid that I will carefully, get her little bikini top there. And so I was like, it's going to be close. And I thought he would win because of the 2 cups up, right? And he didn't. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to rethink what he thinks winning is. Right. So in his mind, he's like, I'm unleashed for the next 7 months. Yes. And he's going to win.
Yep.
That'll be
Trump
fun.
Spent $35 million against his campaign. And the guy that he got to come along, there was another person, he paid him off for not running anymore. And then this guy said, I'll do whatever he wants me to do. Whatever he tells me to do, I'll do. Yeah. That's who we got.
Yeah.
Thomas Massey still got 45% of the vote.
I know he did.
And so, and some of those people will vote for the other guy, but do you think the majority of them will?
I think he should run as an independent because he is anyway,
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It would be nice if he could, but in Kentucky,
I think he's missed like the filing dates and stuff.
Yeah, he missed the filing dates.
Okay.
And David looked this up on Tuesday because Gary had said during the show, well, why doesn't he just run as an independent? And David said no, that Kentucky has a no sore loser law. So if
of course it does.
Of course,
but he could do that in 2028. And there, actually, I think I saw like a possible presidential bid.
Yeah,
could
he's a young guy. I believe he's in his mid to late 50s or 60s. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very young still.
Yeah. Absolutely. So. Considering that that His Highness spends so much time now living in his brain.
The Ciccoli deck. Okay, got it.
Yeah. What does he think about himself? How does he see his life? Other than absolute perfection and
the monster, you mean, or Massey? No, is that who we're...
no. Who are we talking about? His Highness.
His Highness. Okay.
What does he think of himself?
No, it's Mo. No, I'm not. It's Curly. That's right. Curly's the one. Yeah. Well, I get staged optics, distraction, spin. So yes, I'm so able to convince people of things that aren't true, that I'm fabulous at what I do. I'm just getting that.
No. Yeah. He made a comment the other day, yesterday or the day before, about how slim he is. Have you noticed how slim I am?
Well, Marina, he's also aging in reverse.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that is part of that, like that narcissistic piece cannot allow him to realize that there's something wrong. So because I, probably, shit my pants, that means I'm aging in reverse.
Oh, is
Look at
that what
me.
it is?
Like I'm aging in reverse because I'm doing all of this stuff that a baby would do.
So we call him Benjamin Button.
Yes.
Remember
Yeah. So
Yes.
I used the Chicoli deck, and this is real interesting because what does he think of himself? He thinks he has to do everything. He's the
yeah.
one wielding the knife, and he is out to get everybody. But then the next card was it's self-inflicted wounds.
Absolutely.
So all these self-inflicted wounds, and I love this card for him. This one is the those were the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, and then this one's the Queen of Pentacles. And here he is with his little droopy brain, his brain that's melting.
Yes.
And the palliative care that he has to take. So he's thinking he is slaying dragons. It's self-inflicted wounds all the time. He's got a melting brain. For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
You guys, I love this deck to read on him. I really do.
It is fabulous. It is fabulous.
Yeah.
And everything that he does is he sees it as to gain approval. Everything that he does, people just absolutely adore him. They love him. There's nothing that he could do that. I mean, he really believes I could go down Fifth Avenue and shoot someone.
Right.
Why would
He just can't have a slush fund.
No. Well, yeah, he'll make those people heal. He'll make them come around and
So speaking of that, melting brain, did you guys see he's taking these? Okay, first he doesn't know where the doors are in the White House, because in the Oval Office those doors are recessed in, so it looks like part of the wall. So he doesn't recognize. So they're having to label things. I mean that's just been we've been doing that. Well, now he has decided that he's taking these presidential medallion coins and he's gluing them on doors.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gluing them on the door so he knows where the doors are. And he was like, oh, that looks really good. And so now he's gluing these things all over the doors everywhere. But if he's doing it like if it was supposed to be a memory care thing, now God knows where he's going to end up. But yeah, he's gluing those little coins all over like all of the doors. He's like, doesn't that look nice? And everyone's like, sure. And the aides are like, oh my God, what are we going to do? That was what the report said. Yeah. And that the Mar-a-Lago, patio furniture in the formerly, the area formerly known as the Rose Garden, that's Mar-a-Lago poolside furniture.
Really?
Uh-huh. It's exactly the same. And now he's turning the reflecting pool into a swimming pool. And so, like, this is all they're trying. It's all Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
They're trying to, and it's like because and so now he's like in his memories, and they're trying to I mean, it's like stupidest timeline ever. Like, how did we get to this?
Yeah. I think about that a lot. I do.
Like, how?
How? You know what? And I've said this before. We had to see this because, there's more than once, not only the U.S., but the world has come close to almost collapse, right? And there's always been something that has happened kind of at the last minute and saves everyone, so that it's given people a false sense of security that they don't have to do anything, that there is a savior that is going to come down and make everything okay. And we had to live through this and go through all this to realize that ain't nobody gonna save you.
That's right. We got to save ourselves.
We save ourselves.
Gotta save yourselves. Yeah. There is every one of those staunch mega supporters has got to to personally feel the effects of the policies. It's unfortunate that the rest of you and the rest of us have to go through that process, because it's like how we caught on early. But it has to get that bad before people start saying, okay, that's not working anymore. But we're getting close to the end. We
are
really, really are getting close to the end. So there is, better times are coming. And the day will come when we're all going to gather and we're going to pop the champagne and we're going to light the sparklers.
Oh, I have a whole bag of fireworks. I'm not even joking. I really do.
Yeah. And we're going to be doing the dance of joy, and we'll be singing, ding dong, the witch is dead.
We'll do the Donald dance.
Yes. Yeah.
I had another song in mind.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. That rap song, F Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm going to be blasting that and not even caring.
Yes.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what was I going to say about?
And then you know what? Once he's gone, then we can go after all the people, and not just the Republicans, but the Democrats who are complicit in terms of, they wrote strongly worded letters and they clutched their phones. And they did all these things. Well, they did everything except grow a spine and say no. I don't care about your feelings. No.
Right.
So it will be better. It will be better.
It will.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, ladies, we are just over an hour. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What a fabulous way to spend a Friday evening.
Yeah. I always look forward to this.
Yes. Yeah. It's always so much fun. Yes. Yeah. So I will remind you all, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Leave a comment after the show. Right? 7 characters or more. I don't know why 7 is such a big number, but apparently that's
spiritual number.
Spiritual number. Okay. All right. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. And so Aley, thank you for doing this with me, and Sherry, thank you for
having me.
Yes, it's always fun, and hopefully we've entertained you a little bit. We shared some information with you, but more than anything else, I hope that we were able to put a smile on your face and help you laugh a little, because laughter is the best medicine.
It is. Yeah.
Laughter is a form of resistance.
Yes, ma'am. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a fabulous long weekend for you guys. Have a fabulous long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye for now.
Bye.